I will
Okay.
absolutely be nice to you guys. Listen, I just honestly, I want to try to clear things up here, and maybe we could come to like a happy medium here. Okay?
Okay.
Happy medium
Because
meaning you don't
I'll
do
be,
lives where you drag me and talk shit about me and make up weird
Polly,
nicknames for
Hold on,
us.
Polly. Hold on. Let her talk. Give her a minute. Let
Okay.
her
Let her
talk.
All right.
talk.
Polly, I have to be honest with you. I've never had any issues with you.
Same.
We got along so well,
I
and
know.
I have absolutely no animosity towards you. Yes, I have opinions like you do, but I would never ever, as you could tell, I have never talked about anything about when we were friends. I would never do that.
Right.
I had a lot of respect for you back then. And,
Same
you
here.
know, I don't have any ill will or animosity towards you.
Thank you. I don't to you either. I'm just hurt by what I've seen and heard.
No, the whole thing, and SJ with you, the comment
Mm-hmm.
that I made was, when you guys had a live and you were talking about somebody that passed away who hadn't passed away.
We thought they had passed away. We were actually
Yes.
trying to be sincere. That's what you don't understand. I would have never done that. You don't know me, so you don't get to judge me on that. You
Right.
I,
don't get to
I
come
was
to that
I was
conclusion on that.
I was judging you on that because I was listening to it. I'm like, he hasn't passed away.
We
And
thought he did.
We were told he did.
Literally.
And not only
We
that,
were told he did.
how are we to know there was another Fran John in TikTok where one passed
Exactly.
away? Like we were,
so
you know
so
what I
there
mean?
was
That
somebody named
was
Fran
genuine.
John.
And that moment was not just for him. It was for CR McKinney, who was awesome. So please don't disrespect it because
No, I know, but I mean, CR passed away in July.
yes, it was the end of the year. It was New Year's Eve.
So
The
no, I
bottom
mean
line of it
that
We
was
is,
talked about it. It was the end of the year.
so
why do you,
you would
okay,
you
if
no
you,
no
why
so
did you get,
you were just talking about people that had passed away.
Yes.
yeah,
See,
Okay.
that's the problem is you come in and you hear a part of it and you didn't hear all of it and you made a snap judgment and you went live with it.
And you know
you made
what?
us,
I apologize for that. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
I don't
can
just
I ask you
make
why you
people up.
decided to do that
One at a
with
time,
me?
guys. One at a time. One at a time, guys.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. My bad. Go ahead, Polly.
We didn't just make things up for attention like you
Mm-mm.
just did.
Mm,
We were having a genuine moment for people that have passed.
yeah. But I mean, the whole thing with the Fran John thing, and then he came into my live and was like, "I'm not dead."
Yeah, and we did address that at the next live. We
Yeah.
did.
We
Okay.
did.
Okay. Yeah, that was just.
Okay, maybe you could have asked someone.
You're right. How's that? See, when I'm wrong, I can admit it.
That's
And
very
I can
nice,
appreciate
Scammy.
that.
What about the sexual nicknames you gave me and SJ?
I want to know about that. What nicknames did I give you guys? No, seriously.
SJVJ,
Well, yeah,
and then
that's
you
Yep.
called
that's an
me
easy one,
Polly
right?
Purebred.
Polly, what?
Purebred.
Purebred.
Do you know who that is? Have you ever heard of Polly Purebred?
You were literally talking about me.
Right, but do you know where that name comes from?
No, I don't
No.
care. It's
Okay,
offensive. If I
it's a
called you,
cartoon. It's a
I mean, the
cartoon
N word,
character.
you would think that was offensive, you
Do
know?
you know? Do you know who she? Do you know who that is? It's a cartoon character from what the hell is the cartoon from when we were kids? It was that little dog that turns into a superhero, and his girlfriend's name was Polly Purebred. That's where it came
The
from.
Okay, but you
Yeah, it was
called
the.
me
I remember sweet
SJBJ.
Polly purebred.
Okay,
Yes,
I
yes,
get
yes.
it.
Also, but
But you called me
however,
as
it's
Yeah.
also a homophobic slur. Now I know you didn't use it in that intention,
I
but
didn't even know that.
it
Really?
100% is
It
hundred
is.
percent,
Holy
hundred
shit!
percent.
I
It
never knew that.
also makes fun of people who happen to be born in a situation that they could not control where their family members have done things.
Underdog. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Yeah, but just so you know where my mind was coming from, it was coming from underdog. I mean, other than that, the only other time I've heard that phrase is when it comes to dogs.
Thanks.
Okay, what about my name? What about my name?
Well, come on. I mean, that nickname was pretty easy considering your initials.
That's low hanging
So
fruit.
you did mean it for a
I know you're
sexual,
smarter
you
than
did mean
that.
it in it, wait, you didn't mean it for a sexual connotation? Again, you don't know me.
Sexual. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did do that. I absolutely did do that.
Why? Why?
Well,
Because you thought I did something wrong and it wasn't even to you?
tell me something. Yeah, and yeah,
Okay.
Answer that first, please,
I'm
Skammy.
gonna answer. I am gonna answer it. Yes, I did do that. Yes.
Like
I
you.
admitted it. I admitted it. Yes, I do that. I do
Okay,
give
well then I get to
nicknames to
tell you
people.
this. Since you
Okay.
did that, I get to tell you this. I think
Yep.
you're a fucking bitch.
Thank
I
you.
think you sit on your high horse and you make snap judgments to and hold people to a standard because you think your standards are the only right ones.
Okay.
I think you're self-righteous. I think you're
Okay.
obnoxious,
Okay.
and at least I will tell you.
And that's fine. You can have your opinion. I'm okay with it.
Well, at least I'm telling you because I didn't do anything to you, Scammyclauz. I didn't do a damn thing to you. I've never had a conversation with you until this moment right here. And
Okay.
you went out there and you ran your mouth about me and you made a sexual reference to me because you thought I was making fun of somebody that wasn't even you because you didn't ask me.
Well, I'm blocked, so I had to finally come in on a burner.
I'm not, I never blocked you. My DMs are open, baby. You're not blocked for me.
No, but you said I could come in here. I couldn't on my real account.
You
So
could have DM'd me and asked me before you went and did that. My DMs are open. I do not have you blocked. You never DM'd me to ask me. You just went out there and ran your mouth because you thought you were right.
okay. So what would you like
So
me to
why?
say? I
I would
explained it
like for you.
already. You were sitting here in a box while people are talking about somebody that died. I'm like, I can't believe she's listening to this. They didn't do any research. The guy's not dead. And you were sitting there and you were saying, oh, it's so sad. And,
And
we're
it
going
was
to miss him.
sad.
And I'm like, he's not gone. I mean,
So you get mad and you at me because I was actually trying to be respectful because I got bad information and I thought the man had passed away and that gave you the right to go out there and sexualize my name and say a bunch of shit about me because I was being respectful due to bad information. Are
That
you
part.
kidding me?
am I
Please.
kidding? Obviously, I'm not kidding you because I did do that. Yes, I admitted that. So,
But then you want to
okay.
judge everybody else for the wrong things they do. You want to tell
Um,
everybody else in your life how people do wrong things.
I would say judging people, no, but I do call out people when they do things that are wrong, like you are right now, which is totally legit.
I'm
You
not
could do
wrong.
that. I
I'm
didn't
not
say you
wrong.
were. I didn't say you were wrong. I said
Okay.
you're not wrong.
Okay, my bad. My
Yep.
bad.
No, no, no. Listen, this app is full of people that have opinions and judgments, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever judged anybody or made opinions on people?
Not
You
ones I
held
didn't
a
know.
live. It is
Wait a minute.
different.
No,
You held
wait
a
a
live
minute,
with a couple
Polly.
hundred
Polly,
people
let
in
me
it.
answer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Polly,
whoa.
let me answer.
I can't hear
Let me
both of you.
answer. Let me answer. Have I
Hmm?
ever judged somebody? Not somebody I didn't know. No, ma'am.
Well, you don't know me, and you just called me a whole bunch of stuff, right?
I did because you
Okay.
started in on me, because you made rash judgments about me, and I think everything you said about me falls under what I just said about you. I think it links to your
Okay. So
character.
I said it about you. It's wrong. You said it about me. That's okay.
No, she
Do you
said it
see?
in
Right now? Yeah.
response to you.
Oh, okay.
SJ never would have said anything bad about you
Nope.
and didn't ever, ever.
Hold on a minute. Hey,
Nope.
Until you
listen. If you're
came
gonna,
for her.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna clone my account down there, at least spell it right. I mean, come on.
I
Jesus.
didn't say anything about you. I never mentioned you. I never said your name. I let you did your thing. I did my thing.
Yep.
Never said
Called
anything about
reactive
you.
abuse. It's a response to your abuse. We're actually doing a live about it. I hope you watch.
Cool.
It's It's called reactive abuse. You should really look into it. When people get picked, they pick back. Okay? She never picked at you before, but you had
Nope.
opinions. You know, you wanted to do lives talking shit about us. You
And you
know,
want to talk about everybody having opinions and things. You don't know what I went through. You don't know if I have a bunch of sexual trauma and you sexualized my name.
Okay,
You
now
don't
you're
know.
stretching it. Come on.
no,
No, I'm
Come
no,
not.
on.
Because it is a triggered response. It's a trigger. It's not.
So
exactly.
this is, I mean, we can keep like stretching out here if you'd like. I mean,
Oh my
come
It's
on
not a
gosh.
now.
stretch,
Just because of
Scammy.
it.
So, because I got triggered because you sexualized my name because you didn't know me, now I'm stretching it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, you kind of are. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Ah,
my,
Not gonna lie.
oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. You don't get to judge my feelings, baby.
Okay, good. And you can't judge my opinions.
I only have a
How
problem
about
with
you
your
know
opinions when you
somebody
blast them to 200
before you
people and they're
develop an
incorrect
opinion?
or rude, especially
How
about
about you?
someone's sexuality. Like giving them sexual nicknames is actually really abusive.
Oh, come on.
It is.
Jesus.
It is. It is absolutely not okay to give people sexual nicknames and broadcast them. If you want to talk in your
Mm-mm.
DMs about sexual nicknames, I don't give a shit. The minute you get on live and you've got a fucking banner that says that and you're talking shit,
What is the banner? What did the banner say?
it
Tell me
said
that.
Polly Purebred.
And I explained that already. Underdog. That's what I was basing it on. A
You
cartoon
think I
character.
care? I know what you were really trying to
Listen,
do.
oh, come on, Polly.
I'm not
You're
stupid.
not, you can't twist that into anything, okay?
Ah,
Everybody that was in my live knew what I was talking about. So please.
Yep. They knew what you were
oh, I
talking
don't know
This,
about
why I
when you
thought
did
you'd
it to
come
me,
in this
though.
box and take it
this
down.
is
Okay,
the thing.
everybody in your live knew what you were talking about, so they knew whenever you did it to me. Mm-hmm.
First of all, SJ, we've discussed this already, okay? I'm replying to Polly now.
I,
Everybody
I
in there
still get to be
knew.
mad.
Good, you can, but I'm talking to Polly. Everybody knew in there I was
Ooh.
talking about underdog and all that. Well, SJ,
No,
you're not.
Jay.
She asked me a question. I'm answering it. Everybody in my live knew I was talking about underdog.
No, everybody in your live knew you were talking about me.
Right, with the nickname that I gave you was about underdog. You can turn it into some other thing if you'd like. That's fine. But all the people in my live knew exactly what I was referring to. If you want to turn that into something like uh, 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 diabolical, you can.
It is diabolical. The fact that you don't see it is the problem. Literally, listen, Scammy, I'm going to out myself here. I already had like a 50-minute discussion with my therapist about this, and it is wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe you should get a therapist to tell you.
I have a great one. Thanks.
Okay, well, maybe you should tell her about your weird nicknames that you're giving people on TikTok. Publicly saying them. I don't care if you call me the biggest fucking bitch who ever lived. I don't care. Okay? Don't give me weird sexual nicknames. Don't give SJ weird sexual or any other person sexual weird nicknames. Okay? Just dial it back from that. That's all I'm asking. It's weird. It's
Do me
weird.
a favor. Do a little research on that cartoon, okay?
It will do a little research on the meaning of the word purebred.
Okay, I will.
Then you'll
As long
see
as
why
you do
people are
yours.
insulted.
As long as you do yours
Also,
too.
it's insinuating that I'm some kind of dog or cat. You know, the
Oh,
purebred.
come on. You take a
She's not
phrase
wrong.
and you take a phrase and you turn it into the worst possible thing to make yourself look like a victim.
Let's see the meaning of the word purebred. We'll just go over it real quick. Okay, let's do that.
Sure, and take a look at underdog too and poly purebred because
I
that's
don't
where
really
it
give a
came
shit
from.
about underdog. Okay.
Well, but that's where it's coming from, and if you want to turn it into something else, you can. But I'm telling you, everybody in my live, the 200 people that were in there, knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, you only had
And you
two
know
people because you were talking
listen,
about me.
that's something. Listen, and that's something that you're saying here. Okay, you said, well, maybe you should have asked before I made any nicknames for you guys about the person that passed away. Maybe you should have asked me about the nickname before you turned it into something horrible.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was taking the definition from the dictionary, which more people look at than the freaking underdog cartoon from forever ago.
Okay, well,
An
that's
animal or
again.
type of
I'm going to
animal
say this one
with
more
parents,
time.
no shush. An
I'm going to say
animal
this
or
one more.
type of animal with parents that are both the same breed. That's what purebred means. Okay? Okay?
That's fine, Paul. If you would like to think that, that's fine. Listen,
It's in the fucking dictionary. It's not what I think. It's literally what Webster's thinks.
Holly, you could turn this into whatever you want. Okay,
No,
I've
you're not going to
explained it 10
gaslight me,
times.
Scammy. It's not going to
Oh,
happen.
Jesus.
You are not going to gaslight me ever again.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay. Ever again? Really?
We're done. You can't take accountability. You're not
I
apologizing
told you
for
already.
saying
I
anything
apologize.
about someone's heart attack is their karma. It doesn't matter that you don't like
That's
them.
crazy
I don't
to
get
me.
along with them either. But it's not okay to say those things.
No, that's not okay. Again, you want to get on to us because we actually, again, we're being respectful because we thought the man had passed away.
Mhm.
But you want to say someone's
And we
heart
cleared
attack
that
is
up already.
karma.
Okay, first
But
of
you
all,
want
that
to say,
we can talk about that if you want. You
Well,
want me
we
to
want to talk about that. I don't
want to
care
talk
that
about it?
you cleared it up. TikTok's still pissed. I'm still pissed. SJ's
Nobody's
still
pissed. You know who's pissed? The handful of people that are friends with the person I said that to. But
I'm
you know
not
what?
friends with them
Okay, but you know what?
at all. We don't talk
That's good.
at all.
That's fine. But you know what? Give me a little credit for being honest. Because you know why? She has done, and I've said it in my live before, she has done some really crappy things to people on this app, including trying to find out my personal information. So am I supposed to all of a sudden sit back and say, "Oh my God, I feel so bad for her. This is so terrible."
how about just leave her alone if she was leaving you alone?
She wasn't leaving me alone. Seriously?
Me, listen, okay, this past year I have been doxxed, my baby's picture, my caretaker's picture, death threats with my address. Like,
Right, and it
I have
sucks,
not
right?
wished any of these people like or said that anything bad that's happened to them is their karma.
Well, and
No.
that's you, but you know what? I'm not going to fake it and say, "Oh my God, it's terrible."
How about
I
just
hope
say
she
it in your
goes,
DMs and not on your platform? No, you know what? But it's not. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me take that back. It is not my place to run your platform, and I have no say in running your platform.
correct.
I do not. So I'm not trying to claim that I do.
Yep.
However, calling yourself awareness while doing those things to me seems dicey. But that's your
Okay.
choice. That's your choice. What I'm asking is no more sexual nicknames. Like, you don't need to
How
go
about
live
we just leave
about
all of us just
us
leave
to
each
get
other
viewers.
alone? Yeah, how
I
about all of us
agree,
just leave you?
SJ. I totally agree with that.
I mean, we won't say nothing about you. You don't say nothing about us. I do think, like I said, you owned it. You do owe me an apology. I think saying somebody's karma due to a medical crisis is reckless because
Now,
that implies that everyone who's had a sickness or an illness has done something wrong in order to have that done to them, and that's not how this works.
how do you know how karma works?
Our bodies are meant to fail, Scammy. It's scientific evidence. It's
Yes.
scientific proof.
Right. And I agree with that because, I mean, when you think of it, the moment we are born, we start to die. I mean, that's just how it happens,
Exactly.
right?
It's
But
Does
it's
that mean
when,
that's our karma?
well, listen,
Does that mean
as
that's
I,
our karma?
were you listening to my live that day?
I don't listen to your lives ever.
Exactly. So see that again, maybe you should have come in if you had heard my
Oh, I was
live.
asleep, Scammy,
Right.
because
Well, I'm
I
saying,
sleep and you do your lives real early in the morning, and I wake up to 8 million screenshots, clips, and texts. So,
yeah,
yes,
well,
I'm kind of seeing it. I'm not seeing the whole thing, but I'm
right.
seeing where you're talking about me and SJ, and it's not cool.
Okay, but now you're switching topics. We were talking about the whole thing with karma. If you had listened to my live, what you would have heard me say is that, yeah, I know, I heard she had a heart attack. Somebody said she got stents. I said my father had that done. He had 5 of them put in and he had to have surgery, and she's going to feel a lot better after she gets it done. But I'm not going to lie and say that karma didn't come her way, because she's done some really crappy things to people on this app, including me.
She's done
The
crappy
fact
things to
that
me as well.
we've
But
all
I'm
done
definitely
Right,
crappy
going to say
things,
that.
but
exactly.
every
So I
single
mean,
one of us has done some shitty things. But
exactly. And you
because
know what?
something happens to our body does not mean that we deserve it.
No,
Yeah,
and you
that's like
know,
saying I deserve what's going on with my body right now, and I don't. I don't.
as I said, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say, sucks that it's happened to her, and she's going to feel better afterwards. But you know what? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm going to lose sleep over it. I'm just
And
not.
that's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Right.
But you got a
Exactly.
lot of people in your life and putting out there that because something medically happened to somebody is their karma gives a very wrong perception.
Well, and again, that's your opinion. People have different
That's
perceptions of
science.
karma. People
That's
have
science. Our body is meant to. So everybody who's had something bad to them physically has done something to deserve it. Is that what you're saying?
well. Let me explain it in this way.
Please
As
do.
as Polly knows, I am a smoker. Okay, and I know that
Hmm.
down the road, I will have health issues. Absolutely, that's going to happen. And you know what? That's going to be my karma for it.
What about people with genetic
Yeah,
issues?
right.
Because you didn't specify.
Oh my
Her
God.
heart attack could have been genetic issue. She could have had a strong family history of it. It may not have had anything to do with any of that. She may not have brought it on herself. You don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
people choose to smoke. They don't choose to have heart attacks.
I
I
didn't
see.
choose to
I
get
understand what you're
melanoma.
saying. I see what you're saying. I understand
Okay,
it. We have
okay.
a completely different opinion. Karma is one of those things that people believe in or people don't believe in, right? I mean, some people say that there's no such thing as karma. I see that people all the time, things happen to them, and you know they've done things in life that eventually will come back to them. And everybody has different feelings on how that occurs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I see that. I just don't think, again, when there is science to back up that, I just don't think that that's a correct statement to make.
Okay. But well, let's not get into genetics and all that. We have opposing opinions, or we have similar opinions, yes, but mine are a little stronger when it comes to karma. And that's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's fine how everybody looks at it. It's all good.
Yeah, it's a
Listen,
consequence of your natural choice that you've made. It's not karma. You
something
know what
that
I
your
mean?
body, it's not something that your body did because you have no control over it. Like, it's just, there's differences there. When you speak in a whole, when it comes to medical stuff of the body, there's, there's differences.
Mm-hmm.
There's different causes. There's different issues. You know, there's just scientific differences.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's like saying, because I was born with my disease. That's like saying, like, it was my karma, like, the minute I was born. So I was born with a lot of birth defects, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Tongue-tied, club feet, or not club feet, but flat feet, spinal differences, and other differences. But that is literally not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
But you calling me a purebred.
Oh my God, you're gonna
No,
go
no,
over this
wait,
again?
wait. Hear me
Jesus.
out, Scammy, before you flip the fuck out. Hear me
Except
out.
I've explained this 1,000
Now
times. How
listen,
many more?
I'm letting you know why it pisses me off so bad. Okay? You owe me that if you're gonna say it in public,
You've
right?
explained it already, though.
No, I wasn't done because I kept getting interrupted. So,
Oh.
that disease can be caused by inbreeding. So, and I think you know that.
No, I don't know that. I don't even know what you have. You've said it, but I don't remember it. I mean, you're stretching here. I told you what it was based on. How could I make something up about that? How could I pull out of my ass underdog? I mean,
I have a quick
seriously.
question
Who are you?
for Frosty Paws.
I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Sour milk.
That's fine. You don't need to know who I am. I'm Sour Milk.
Who were you before Sour Milk?
No, hush. You're
No,
muted for
I
30
want to know
seconds.
who
Let
I'm
me talk.
talking to
Let me
first.
talk.
I don't know who
She
you
says
are.
That's fine. Just let me
Introduce
ask my goddamn question.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let her
Go
talk.
for it.
Is it karma for people who end up in DV situations or SA situations or having mental illness or things like that because you're making health issues, you know,
What could we?
karma?
Yeah.
God.
Is that karma?
Listen, you're not going to psychologically analyze me right
Yes,
now.
I am.
No, you're not. Because I'm not gonna talk about it. I mean, this is just stupid.
But you're
I've
here.
explained-
No, it's
You're
not.
here. I'm
It's
going to
not.
ask the question.
No. Well, I'm not going to answer it because this is just stupid. But why don't we
It's
just
not a
invite
stupid
everybody
question.
up
If
and
you're
ask
saying that
me-
people's health issues are karma, then that's the same
No, I
thing that
said
goes
that
for those
person.
other situations.
I said that
Just
person.
answer
was.
the question.
I
It's not
just
hard. It's a
did.
yes or a no.
I just did. I said I was referring to that one person. I'm not referring to everybody in the world. It was that one person.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's what I was talking about. You're not
But
going to
I've
start
seen you
bringing
do
up.
it towards multiple people.
Oh, really? Karma? Who else did I bring karma into?
You have been so rude to like literally everybody.
Tell me who you're talking about karma. Who else did I bring karma to?
You're calling Polly purebred. That's
Oh
disgusting.
my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen,
It is.
sour milk.
You don't
go
think
back
it's
to sleep.
disgusting, and that's crazy. I can literally read the definition from
You
the
did
dictionary,
it
and you
already.
still don't own it.
Polly, listen.
As
if you wanna
someone
keep-
who is young, okay, Boomer, I'm young. I don't know fucking underdog.
I'm not a
No one's
boomer,
going
nice
to know that.
try.
When I think of Polly
I'm not a
purebred, I was
boomer.
thinking of a SA worker. Okay? A corn star. That is the name of a corn star that comes to my mind. Not a cartoon from fucking 50 years ago.
Well, you know what? Then that's the way you look at it. The way I look at it was the way
Then
that I
maybe you
meant
should
it. And
realize
if
that
you
TikTok is
misunderstood-
originally a kids app, right? It's originally a kids app. It's an app meant for kids and like lip syncing and dancing. Maybe you should realize that maybe not all of your audience is probably like in their like late 40s plus.
Oh, but they
Some
are.
of them
They
might be
are.
younger.
That's okay.
We don't
They
know what the
are.
fuck that is.
You know what, sour milk? I don't care what you're saying. I don't even know who you are.
That's
And
fine. You don't need
again-
to know who I
again,
She's a
am.
woman
You
with a
weren't in
voice,
my-
and I'm going to give her a voice, a platform to
That's
say
fine.
that voice.
You weren't in my live. You don't know what the
You don't know if I
conversation-
wasn't in your live.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Are you done?
Are you done? Are you going to answer my question, my yes or no question?
No, I'm not, because we can bring everybody up here and say, I stubbed my toe today. Is that karma? I had a
Yeah.
hangnail. Is that
When
karma?
you open up the line of questioning, people are going to want to know.
I just want to know the answer to the question. Is it karma for those who end up with mental illnesses due to traumas like mine? Mine is due to trauma. I didn't deserve any of that. No one else who ends up in that situation deserves any of that. Some people are born with mental illnesses. Do they deserve that?
I told you what my karma comment was about. If you, like Polly, would like to turn it into, I've now talked
But you
about
like to
thousands of
psychoanalyze
people.
everybody else. Why can't we psychoanalyze
Who
you?
the hell do I psychoanalyze?
Literally everybody that
Oh
you
my
cover on
God.
your page.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God,
You
okay.
obviously-
Is that all you have to say? Is oh my God, okay.
I have nothing to say to you because I'm not going to answer your stupid, stretched out question.
Okay, wait a minute. Why do you feel like it's a stupid question?
Because she's bringing up different. Do you think that if somebody breaks their arm, that's karma? I mean, come on. I told you what my idea of karma is. Use it however you want. How's that?
Given what you said, if somebody breaks their arm or something like that,
Oh
it
my
seems like you
God.
do believe that is karma. Listen, I'm talking to you like an adult. I'm not raising my
You
voice
are,
at
but
you.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
got-
calling.
I won't
I'm
talk like an
naturally a
adult.
loud
I don't want to be an
person.
adult. I didn't ask to be an adult, so I won't talk like an adult.
It's obvious. It's
That's
obvious.
fine.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm so upset. A fucking old lady on the internet told me it's obvious that I
Oh,
don't
there we
look like an
go.
adult.
Make it, but okay.
you're getting the next sexual nickname. So.
Nah. I only make those for people that I like.
Oh. Hmm.
So you like me?
I think you're great. I think you're hilarious.
She is. She's the
But
best
you gave
friend.
her a sexual nickname that she wasn't
Power
comfortable
milk,
with.
go to bed. Oh my God, it's past your
I don't
bedtime.
need to go to bed. I'm a grown
Let
ass
the adults
adult.
talk, please. Let the adults talk. You said you don't
I
want to be
am an
one.
adult. I just don't want to be one.
Okay.